Let's go DFS. Welcome back, Christian here, and we're going to do the Saturday night second look, mere hours before kickoff, and these are going to be pretty much what I'm thinking about as I'm going to sleep tonight. So here we go. Leading off here, we got Detroit at Dallas. Opened up at 7, went down to 6.5. Still chilling at 49. No movement as of yesterday. So as far as this goes, I like Dallas to smash the 6.5, and I will say that Ezekiel Elliott is my favorite player from this game. We are going to go under 49. Next up, Giants at Jacksonville. Jacksonville's still a 3-point favorite. No movement in that spread. 43 over under. We're still liking the Giants as long as people don't like the Giants. And I'm going to go under. I'm going to go under the 43. And my favorite players for the my favorite player for the Giants is going to be Saquon Barkley, 7,900. And for the Jacksonville Jaguars, one of my sleepers for the entire week is Evan Ingram, 3,300 at tight end. So, long story short, Giants +3, under 43.5. Moving on to Indianapolis at Tennessee. Tennessee is still a 2.5-point favorite, and that is still pretty much locked in at about 42. I like the Titans in this game, -2.5, and we are going to go over 42. My favorite player for the Colts this week is probably going to be Matt Ryan, and one of my favorite plays for the entire week is Derrick Henry for the Titans. So Titans cover 2.5 and over 42. Atlanta at Cincinnati this week. Still at a 6.5-point spread for the Bengals this week. 47 at the over-under, pushed up from 45 to open up the week. I guess we're going to take the Bengals now. We're going to flip-flop on that a little bit. We're going to go with the Bengals 6.5, and we are going to go over the score. Not exactly sure who to like from Atlanta, but it is the Joe Burrow to T. Higgins stack week, and hopefully that pays off really nice for us this week. Cleveland at Baltimore. A lot to like about this particular game. Baltimore's a 6.5-point favorite. They tend to smash up on Cleveland pretty good, but that's been evening out lately. Ticked down to 45.5, ticked up to 6.5. I don't know. Got a strange feeling Cleveland's up for this game. Let's take the Bengals +6.5, and let's go over 45.5. A lot of players on Cleveland that I like this week. Jacoby Brissett's actually pretty live now that I looked at him at 5,300. Peoples-Jones is one of my smash paydown spots at 4,100. And David Njoku, it smashed up on him last year pretty good when we missed it and called it out early, et cetera, et cetera. 4,200 Njoku at tight end, so we'd probably be pretty under our own. But this is a good spot. It's going to be a nice day in Baltimore, and I think Cleveland's offense is ready to go. Tampa at Carolina, opened up at 10, it's up to 13. Over-under down to 39.5. I'm going to stay with how I feel about this game. It smells like a little bit of a trap game, to be honest with you. So we're just going to take the Panthers with the points, and we're going to go under this game. Players I like: Fournette for Tampa Bay, and Caden Otten, 2,700 at tight end. We'll be using a lot of him this week. But and on the Carolina side of the ball, who knows? Green Bay at Washington. Green Bay is still a 4.5-point favorite, and that's ticked down a little bit to 41.5. Tyler Heineke in for the football team this week, and I got a good feeling about the football team this week, so we're going to take Washington +4.5 at home. We're going to go over the 42 because we're going to probably have to. And from Green Bay, I like Allen Lazard this week, 6,100. I've been warming up to him over the last 24 hours. Not much else from Green Bay that I like, that I feel pretty good about, both from the Washington side of the ball. Terry McLaurin's, I think, in for a pretty good day. So with that being said, Washington +4 and over 41.5. Jets coming here to Denver tomorrow. Still a 1-point favorite, even though Russell Wilson has been ruled out. I was wondering if that spread was going to move. Still at 38. We still like the Jets. Jets DST, one of my best plays for the day. $2,600 on the DST. Gotta love it. Going to be pretty sloppy here in Denver, so don't expect much offense. Houston at Las Vegas. You can get that at 6.5 still, or 7, depending on where you're looking. I guess that's been steamed up pretty good from 43.5 up to about 46. Both teams coming out of their bye week this week. Feel good about Houston hanging in this game somehow. I think the Raiders are a little busted up, and the 6.5 might just be a little bit too chunky. So we're going to take Houston 6.5, and we are going to go under the 46. From the Houston side of the ball, I do like Nico Collins, 4,200 as a really solid play down option. He's a little thin as far as target share, but he's a player that could get there this week. And of course, Josh Jacobs is going to be chalky as chalk because he's going to be busy as hell at 6,500 at running back for the Raiders this week. Kansas City at San Francisco. That spread is KC -2 down to -1.5. It's pretty much what you're looking at now. Over under is about 49, and I'm liking San Francisco at home. Let's take San Francisco with the 2. It's hard to expect Kansas City to lose 2 straight games, but I think San Francisco's in the spot. I think this is their time to win, and I actually like them to win this game, but we'll take them with the 2.5, and we'll go over 49. And on the KC side of the ball, I think Mecole Hardman is a sneaky play at 4,300. Obviously, Travis Kelce and Mahomes are fine. They will be very under-owned, so you can get some serious leverage if you can figure out how to make that salary work. On the San Francisco side of the ball, I will be playing some CMC this week. I think he'll be just fine. And I think Deebo Samuels is in a sneaky spot at 7,600. Don't like too much else. Jimmy Garoppolo is pretty cheap, and he's going to have to score some points this week with the Niners offense. So Garoppolo 5,500 is not too offensive if you need to get skinny with it. So if long story short, Niners +2 over 49. Seahawks at the Clippers. This has not moved in the last 24 hours. It started at Clippers -6 down to -5, and the over-under has ticked down 1.5 down to about 50. I don't know, five's manageable for the Clippers, but yeah. So I guess we'll just make Kyle happy and take the Clippers -5. We are going to go over in this game. From the Seattle side, whatever. We kind of know who their pieces are. I think I've been warming up to Walker, the rookie running back, at 5,800 on DK. I really don't like, road running backs so much, especially rookies, etc. But he's in a pretty good spot. He's going to have to work pretty hard and be involved throughout the game. On the Clippers side of the ball, Gerald Everett's probably in a good spot, 4,200. Tight ends have been smashing the shit out of the Seahawks. Of course, Austin Eckler's fine, Herbert's fine, all these people are fine. Keenan Allen's back, Joshua Palmer's out, and that's pretty much just sums up that. So we're just going to take the Clippers -5 over 50. Sunday night game is Pittsburgh at Miami, -6 for the Dolphins. That's been steamed up to 7.5. Over-under is up to 45.5, and we still like Pittsburgh getting points here. 7.5, we'll take that, and we'll go over 45.5. Pittsburgh side of the ball, they got some probably live players. They got good wide receivers. I'm not exactly sure who's playing quarterback for him this week. If it's Trubisky, it makes it a little meh. If it's the rookie, it's kind of meh. But, Pittsburgh's got good wide receivers. If Farah is back at tight end, that makes them even more dangerous. So Pittsburgh +7 on the Miami side of the ball. You know who their guys are. It's going to be Tariq. It's going to be Waddle. It's probably Gesicki's been getting in the mix. So if you're playing all week DST or in your work leagues, these guys are obviously fine. Pittsburgh +7, going over 45.5. And wrap it on up, New England at home against the Bears. That's been juiced up to 8.5. It's still at 40, juiced up to 40 at the over-under. We have not changed our feelings about this game. New England's going to win this game big time. Cover the 8.5, and we still like over only because I think that New England could probably score 40 if they wanted to against these guys. Damian Harris back for the Patriots, which is going to help bolster their offense even a little bit more. 5,700. I think I'm going to be using him in all week DST as kind of like a hammer, and of course in our week leagues he's all in our best ball. So if he can come back after missing a week and really slam for us, that'd be awesome. So long story short, New England minus 8.5 and over 40. And that's my video, folks. That's the wrap up. That's my second look on Saturday night about what I think is going to happen here in just a few hours. Week 7 NFL. Hope you can take some of this information and make some money off of it. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, comment, call me out when I'm wrong, and thank me when I'm right. So Pinchy Flacco, aka Score Mega. Have a good night.